What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. I hope y'all caught Hotep's Been Told You, episode 5. Hottest YouTube show on the streets, the internets. Check it out on Hotep Jesus' channel. Go follow him, follow me. Hit the bell to get your notifications. You know, YouTube doing me dirty with the subscriptions and the notifications. It is what it is. Anyway, I want to do a review. You know, I finished up the Netflix Vietnam War by Ken Burns. I think it was 10 episodes. You know, man, that was something else. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. I highly recommend people watch that. You know, I think the Vietnam War has suddenly, you know, a forgotten war in American history. You know, I know during like the 80s and 90s, there was like a stream of Vietnam war movies and shit like that. You know, then, you know, Desert Storm came, they started pumping out, like the Iraq War wasn't even finished, they started doing Iraq War movies. That's something I kind of object to, doing war movies during the actual war. That's kind of, I mean, I know all films are propaganda and shit like that, but that's kind of too much. But you know, this really got, it was really in depth. You know, it really, if you never heard or know what the Vietnam War is about, like you could watch this whole thing and you'll feel like, man, I got a good grasp on what Nam was about. You know, like my dad was in them. Like a lot of people my age, their fathers was in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, he never really talked about it. He just talked about it occasionally. You know, when toward the end of his life, he was told about he wasn't really. I guess he got there kind of late. He wasn't really involved in the combat. You know, but he did say one story about how because I remember I told him like, because they were some of the, you know, the anti-war people were saying they were killing kids, and his first response, he was quick. He was like, man, they was helping the Viet Cong. That's what he said. He said the kids and everything was helping the Viet Cong. And then he said, I remember one story they were saying about how a kid tried to throw a grenade into the the back of the truck they were in. Thank for me, the grenade missed. You know, so it just showed you what kind of the shit they was in over there. You know, I think it was a Full Metal Jacket. You're in the shit. You know what I mean? You know, it was just incredible. You know, that's just from the American perspective, man. It's got to be the most mismanaged thing I ever seen in my life. They would go and fight to take a hill, then leave, and then have to go and take the hill back again. It was the most ridiculous thing I ever seen in my life, man. You know, and I was just like, wow. It was like they had no business doing it, because there was no real way they could have won. You know, it was a losing opposition. It was a losing proposition from the gate. You know, it got into everything, like, you know, the racism in the ranks, and, you know, I mean, but fratricide, you know, how, like, towards the end, they wouldn't even go out on patrol. They go circle around and go right back home. They was not trying to get an engagement with Charlie. You know, the bombing campaigns, the prisoners of war. I said it already. You know, the family, the people back. But you know what the best thing, one of the better things of it was? Man, I got crust all over my face. Hey, don't let me do this like that. I just had some coffee. You know, the best part I thought was how they dealt with at home. You know, because that's what I thought was like the turbulent times. You know, in the 60s, you know, 70s, the bombs was going off. Like, there was like 50, 60 bombs a week. I'm like, what? Like, I couldn't even imagine. Like, if you see America now, you couldn't imagine there'd be so much political strife that people would be bombing other people, like bombing, like terrorist type shit. But it's just Americans doing it. I thought he really did the anti-war thing at home and the protests at home. I thought they did that really well. I thought they covered that really well, you know. And I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. My eyes were tearing up a couple times during those episodes, man. It was some sad shit, man. It was some really sad shit, man. And then I couldn't even, like the Kent State thing when they popped up, they popped on the college students, man. I'm like, I couldn't even believe, like, like, it didn't even make no sense, man. Like I couldn't even believe they would pull the trigger, and they did it like twice. I'm like, God damn, that was unreal, man. That was unreal. And the guy who was in charge, he fucking, first they gave him like 20 years, then fucking Nixon told him he could go home, put him on house arrest until appeal. No, I'm thinking of it wrong. That was different. That was there was a massacre over in Nam, and one of the all commanding officers didn't really get any time. They slaughtered a whole bunch of civvies, and the guy ended up going from 20 years to 5 years to 3 years to like 5 years to like 3 years now. I forget what happened to the National Guardsmen. I don't even think anything happened to the National Guardsmen that shot them kids. But yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on, man. And like I said, I highly recommend it. I know y'all hate Netflix. Netflix is the evil, you know, liberal, whatever. But go ahead and check that out. There's some good stuff on Netflix. You just gotta find it. But check out the Vietnam War, Ken Burns. Uncle Hotep approves. I'll talk to y'all later. See us next week, Thursday, 8 o'clock. Thanks everybody. Subscribe Patreon, PayPal, however you want to do it. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.